the Ironheart trailer. Yep.
Yo, why you sound so disappointed when you said that?
I say, what's your problem? What's
Yeah, what is your problem?
No, for me, it's just that I watched it. It's a trailer. I mean, it's like doesn't make that much hype, but it's the I guess the vitriol around that trailer that I've seen, and it's like you can tell when people are using buzzwords for buzzwords because they want to hate this thing, which is fine in their own right, but they can't explain why they hate it, or if they do want to explain why they hate it, they don't want to actually give the actual reason and use a buzzword instead for a smokescreen about why they hate it. Which, like, again, I can say is that you can hate you can hate the character, you can hate whatever it is you want for like an obvious logical reason, but if it's for something else that you're smokescreening for, then like I don't need to listen to you.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I like Riri a whole lot. Like, people don't know, but like downstairs, I have like a statue of Riri. Like, I like the character in the comics, and I like Dominique Thorne. She was amazing in Wakanda Forever, and obviously Solo is in this, so I'm gonna have to like Solo, like Alden Ehrenreich is in this. So I'm like, okay, I'm sold on this, dude. The CG,
for a show, the CG is incredible.
If you were telling me this is a film that cost $250 million, I would be like, yup. But to me, the trailer was just, and also I like Anthony Ramos as well, which is, again, I think he's going to do good as the Hood. Something about the pacing of the trailer just didn't click with me, and maybe it was just because it starts off with a minute clip of just like build up, and then the trailer starts. I don't know what it was. The trailer didn't click with me as much as I thought it was going to, as somebody who likes the character. It was weird.
It's like, because like for me, I'm like neutral because I've like you. I mean, I've read most of what Riri's in, and like I'm just gonna say Brian Michael Bendis kind of sunk the original intention of Riri because of how he wrote her in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
It's, and I know they're trying to do something. The one thing I do like, we'll give them credit for, is that they're giving the suits weight back, especially for her first suit, to where it's clunky. It's not, it's not nanoified, and it's like an actual suit that she's trying to build on her own, which I do like.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we all know that the pink and black ones are going to be nanotech, right?
Yep. And she's getting that in one. She's probably getting that in the Avengers films or something. Save that for
because like from like this whole thing for her own show, it's essentially she's trying to make stuff on her own instead of getting stuff given stuff to her, so they can't just take it away from her later once once the time is up.
Like, the one thing I think the trailer needed, if it wanted to like make me super hyped, which is something like my test for this was, how does my wife Shea react to it? And the test I put there was, she knows of Riri, but she doesn't know like the bigger depths of the character or some of the other stuff. And she had no idea who the villain of this is. She doesn't know who the Hood is. So she watched the trailer and I was like, so what do you think? What direction do you think they're going in? She was like, I don't know who the kid from Transformers is playing, and also who's the villain. And I was like, what if I told you he's the Hood, a magical character, and he works for Mephisto? She was like, why didn't they tease that in the show? I was like, that's the missing piece, I think. And I've seen a lot of my general friends that all watch everything MCU still. Even they were like, so who's the villain and what's this about? I was like, if they could have just dropped a little hint at Mephisto, just something, I think is it Mephisto weekly theories would have suddenly been like, okay, we're heading in that direction. So I feel like this is a teaser instead of a trailer.
I think that's what they want people to do, though.
Maybe,
because I think the closest we got to like them hinting at Mephisto has been like the poster.
Yeah.
Like if you read the poster, it's like, okay, yeah. So
the whole trailer was very much like, oh, deal with the devil type of thing, right? Like, everything has a price. Like, that is their version of hinting at it. So being like, here's a little Mephisto hint, like a more obvious one in the trailer, just gives the entire game away.
Yeah, because like you can even see it with Riri's mom telling her like, why are you hanging around with these guys? Why are you getting money from them when you don't even know who they are and where they're getting their cash from? Like,
Right.
you know, it's going to come back to you if you don't stop.
And like, there's like the trailer where the hood is like bent over a sink or something, and his back is like bleeding and like forming like
tattoos on it and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Like I was like, okay, so that's hinting at it. And again, I think we've had this before with TV shows and movies where the first trailer, a lot of people react to it in an iffy way. Like the first Superman trailer compared to the new one, which we're going to talk about later, that had that same through. I saw a bunch of people who were like, I didn't like the first trailer or the teaser, and they're all about the second one now. Like, but with 45 days to go till that show less now, it's like, I feel like it could have been better. But again, as somebody who's excited to see it, you know, it's neither here nor there. Now, do we have any theories about this, or is it just point A to point B? We kind of know the show.
I think they're going to do a very safe, basic, and the trailer even kind of touches as well with the Iron Man references, like Iron Man 1. Like, you're going to get just a nice, quiet repeat of that.
Yep.
I've seen people go like, oh, what are the stakes of the show? It's like, it's the same stakes as Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
It's all about character. It's not about saving the world. It's her.
Exactly right, because like the whole MCU now, you know, it's like people don't know what they want. It is like every MCU project has to have high stakes, or you don't want high stakes. It's like we finally got stuff like Daredevil. What's the high stakes? It's just Kingpin and being the mayor.
Yeah.
Like
everyone wants the blue laser, but everyone complains about the blue laser.
Yeah. At this point, people don't want the build up to the high stakes. It's that we want it right there, right now, with characters we kind of know about, don't want to know about their past or how they get to that point in time.
Again, you got to bring up that article from IGN from like a year and a half ago, where they literally point blank said the MCU is only good when we get endgame moments over and over. It's like, no, that's the payoff, guys. That's you build up the payoff. And like Ricardo mentioned this, and kind of I'm looking at it the same way. Like, you got this like small stake story, and then, you know, you were talking about it, Mitch. How does it do Iron Man 1? I think it's going to be pretty clear that Ezekiel also is selling his soul to Mephisto to try to become, again, where his dad was in Iron Man 1, the guy running Stark, right? Like, I think you're going to draw a lot of parallels, and it's like, I really like all the pieces that are coming together. I just need them to be explained more to everybody, and I'm hoping, like, they're dropping 3 episodes on one day.
Which is nuts. It's half the show.
It is. Yeah.
Wait, how many episodes is it? Like 6?
Yeah.
Oh, just drop the whole thing.
Well, the rumors are to follow
as a movie.
Like, that's the thing. The rumors are the second week it's going to be the next 3 and it's over. And I'm like,
boy, I thought it was 3 and then 1 for the next 3 weeks.
That's what everybody was saying. But now apparently there's some listings that people have seen, and it might be 3 and 3, which is like, look, I don't mind that because Echo dropped all 5, and I enjoyed Echo a whole lot. So
like, but 3 people watch that show and 2 of them are here.
True. That's true.
I assume it's just because they don't see that Riri can hold her own show. Just like
I think that's the pessimistic take. I think there's a lot of pessimistic takes on what they're doing, and that's definitely one of them. But I think it's also where they're having this shift of output plans. Like they just want everything. Like, let's get to sequels as quick as possible, and then we sort ourselves back out again.
That's the thing. Like, looking at the release schedule, if this thing was to hit weekly, it would go all the way till Fantastic Four. Then you have Fantastic Four. 2 weeks after that, you have Eyes of Wakanda, and then it would have been into Zombies and Wonder Man, 10 episodes back to back. It would have been nonstop MCU for the rest of the year. I don't think they want that. So I think you're right on that, Mitch. It's the optics of we need to go back to less is more. So they're just trying to dump everything quickly, which makes me think that they're saying Wonder Man is December. I think Wonder Man is getting a day and date drop for all of it, and it's over.
Oh, like, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be the same thing. Because 10 episodes starting the second week of December, we're going with that show till Daredevil is back.
No,
ain't no way. So
it's like 20. It's like 20 minutes per episode too. So
it's a different.
They're in a tricky spot, especially with how they want to output everything. Where it's 2 live action, 2 animated. 2 movies. What was it 4?
2 to 3 movies, depending on
2 to 3 movies.
Yeah.
So it's still a lot of stuff, but it's people aren't going to watch animated stuff, unfortunately, because animation stigma. But
what if single-handedly killed animation for Marvel?
But
X-Men tried. It's tried, but it's not going to do a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
So Marvel Zombies is going to kill it. I tell you.
I was going to say, so with like all this output, you're looking at a pretty interesting lineup. But again, I think Ironheart. I'm worried about the show, and I'm hoping it's good. I think it's going to be good. Like they have a creative team that's great on it, so I just do think it's going to be a bit of a slow show, and that could turn some people away. But it is what it is.
I'm hoping it's going to be the same as Echo.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed Echo, and I think this is going to be really good as well. But it's going to be so undervalued and underappreciated as a show. It's going to be like, okay, well, we'll see Riri again maybe in 10 years when Dominique Thorne's like 40 years old or
whatever. Yeah. Sadly.
Slightly younger Avengers.
We're going to have the over-the-hill Avengers and the Avengers. It's like, so we got the old guys that are still here after 80 years.
That's just Doomsday, isn't it? Like...
Oh, that's true. Yeah. And Secret Wars when they're all back. It's true.
With AI.
Right, yeah, with AI, definitely. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.